Kezar Stadium was the setting in San Francisco for a Saturday afternoon WCAL opener involving Sacred Heart Cathedral and Bellarmine. Bellarmine came in as a favored team, even though the Irish scored the better record, and we knew early on after the opening kickoff that this would be a very physical affair. The Irish would find that yards would be tough to come by against the swarming white shirts in the Bellarmine defense, as Jack Harrington is taken down by a number of Bellarmine defensive players. In the second quarter, the Bells would have the football, and it appeared they would embark on a pretty good drive as Travis McHugh would get good yardage here running to the outside. Later on, it was Connor Jauk who found yards up the middle against the Sacred Heart Cathedral defense. McHugh then would look to throw for one of the rare times in the day. He would find Justin Taliaferro coming out of the backfield for some good yardage inside Sacred Heart Cathedral territory, but Tim Crowley, who had a big afternoon, would fumble deep inside Irish territory. Sacred Heart Cathedral would pounce on it, and suddenly the momentum was in their favor. They would drive inside Bellarmine territory. Here's Zach Tapp with some good yards right into your living room there before being taken down. And then Valentino Miles, who always has a nose to the end zone, would find pay dirt, and Sacred Heart Cathedral would have a 7-0 lead in that second quarter. Bellarmine trying to strike even before the halftime break would get some decent yards here from Crowley before he's forced out of bounds by three green shirts. Later on, near the end of the half, McHugh would throw deep, but he would be intercepted looking for Bray Kenter. He was picked off by Kelvin Sanders, and the Irish would take a 7-0 lead into the halftime break. At the start of the second half, the Bells would get the football first, trying to come back from that deficit. And you would see John Morello of the Irish deliver a big shot here to let the Bells know this is going to be a physical affair in the second half as well. After the Irish would get the football back, they would get a good carry here from Jordan Gomes as he runs inside Bellarmine territory. Irish, though, could not cash in, so Tim Crowley and the Bells would try to get some tough yards. Crowley gets about 3 there before he's taken down by 3 green shirts. Then it's McHugh, who finished with 51 rushing yards on the day, taking it deeper inside Irish territory. At the start of the fourth quarter, still trailing 7-0, the Bells were inside the Irish 15-yard line, and it was McHugh again who would fall forward down to the 5 for Bellarmine. Then Tim Crowley gets the carry. He'd find a nice hole up the middle, go into the end zone untouched, and the Bells were within 1 at 7-6. The extra point would tie, but it would be blocked, and the Irish would hold on to that 7-6 advantage. Next time with the football, it's Harrington getting stripped by Taliaferro. The Bells fall on the loose ball, and they clearly had the momentum going their way. Next play, Tim Crowley gets the carry on the sweep. Look at that great spin move, and he would find the end zone for the touchdown. His second score of the game. Bells up 12-7, and then it is McHugh on the 2-point conversion try, the left-hander finding Alex Manigo in the back of the end zone, and the Bells would have a 7-point advantage at 14-7. Later on, Tapple would get stuffed by Brad Crew and the Bellarmine defense. The Irish offense really struggled throughout that second half. On a 4th down play, Jack Harrington and the Irish looking for the big home run, but Tim Crowley would bat down the pass, and the Bells hold on for the 14-7 win.